Hi, I'm Janie.
I'm Saber. This speech is a tribute to Michael Cudd, or he also likes to be called Pee-wee, so that's how I'm going to refer to him. Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking what's in it for me. And that's from Brian Tracy from brainyquotes.com. These are my sources. Is brainyquotes.com, quotegarden.com, brainyquote.com, brainyquote.com, and brainyquote.com. This is a tribute to Michael Pee-wee Cudd. This is about his unselfish motives, how he overcame obstacles, and how he has benefited society. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. And that's from Winston Churchill from gardenquote.com, quotegarden.com. His unselfish motives, Pee-wee's a really giving person. If somebody needs something, he's going to be there to help no matter what. A couple examples are his nephew Michael. When he was 16, his sister was having trouble with him, so he came to live with him. And Pee-wee raised him as if he was his own son. And he brought Michael up really well. Another example is his niece Sabra, who, when she turned 18, it was her time to go to college, so she's come to live with us as well. And she's actually going to start college at Blinn in the fall, and she's doing very well, and she's working. Another unselfish motive that I was extremely grateful to Pee-wee for, when I first met him, I literally was going to have to go home. I had no other anything. I lost my car. I couldn't get to work anymore. I didn't have anywhere to stay when I was living in Louisiana. And he didn't even really know me. I had just met him, and I told him, I said, I've got to go. I got to go home. I can't do this. And he says, wait, let's figure this out. So what he did was he got a hold of his friend, and they found me a car in Houston. And Pee-wee bought me that car without knowing me, without ever expecting anything back from me. He was just honestly trying to help me. And another example is when there's a gas station called Sefco. When you're on the way between our house and College Station, we call it Twisters. When we stopped to get gas one day, there was this lady running around the gas pumps, and she was asking people for gas. She ran out of gas, and nobody would help her, and she was hysterically crying. And I remember Pee-wee going up to her and asking her, "Ma'am, what's wrong?" And she told him, and so what he did was he filled her gas can up with gas, and we gave her a ride down to her car. And I remember when we were driving off, he said to me, he goes, "I really hope that's going to help her. I hope she was just down on her luck, and from here on out, her life's going to get better." And, I mean, we don't know what happened, but most people wouldn't do that. I mean, with all the people she asked, that they wouldn't help her. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. And that's from Booker T. Washington from brainyquote.com. Some obstacles that Pee-wee overcame in his life. He was raised by a single mother. Most people that are raised by single mothers end up in poverty. And he has worked really hard in his life to get to where he is, to get what he has. From what he's told me, and my understanding is he never finished school. He never finished high school, he never graduated, but he went and got his GED. And from then on, he has worked very hard, and now he actually has a really good paying job. He actually is a lot of people's bosses that he has to take care of every day. He has to do their payroll. He has to make sure everybody gets time off. He takes very good care of these people. And most people that grow up in a home without both parents generally don't do as well as he has. And so, to me, I look up to him because he's a role model. He's a role model. If anybody needs anything, he's a role model to them. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual, and that's from Albert Einstein from brainyquote.com. Some contributions to society, well, technically our neighborhood that Pee-wee has made, is when I came to live out here, I grew up with chickens, so I really wanted chickens. And apparently per our neighborhood deeds, that was against the deeds. And these people, they sent us a lawsuit paper trying to tell us that we either had to get rid of our chickens or they were going to sue us. And so what Pee Wee did was he made these petitions and we mailed them to all these people, and he went and got the attorney. The attorney counteracted them, and so we've actually made it to where people in this neighborhood, if they want, they can have chickens. Even our neighbor behind us now has chickens. He's got 6 of them. And also, when Pee Wee is now in our neighborhood association committee, and before then, a lot of people wouldn't talk to each other. They were rude, they wouldn't wave. They used to have these parades years ago, and before Pee Wee was on the committee, these people weren't doing it anymore. There was no community help for each other, there was nothing. And so it's kind of nice to see all these people now stopping and talking to each other, or waving, or just coming over to say hi. And so it's quite amazing. A good person can make another good person. It means that goodness will elicit goodness in the society. Other persons will also be good. And it's from Bimbal Ajui. That's from BrainyQuote.com. And in conclusion, Pee Wee's just a really good person. If you need help, he's going to help you. If anything happens, he always fixes it. Somehow he always knows how to fix everything. Everything's always better when he's around. He overcame adversity in his life. I mean, he's helped people. He's gone and gotten his GED. He's gotten training. He's gone and done courses. He's overcame obstacles that have been thrown at him. And he's benefited society, or our neighborhood, and it's just nice to have this community now where everybody is friends. Everybody looks out for each other. Everybody takes care of each other. It's just really good.
Yay!
Did I make it?